What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. We're not one day till Friday, but we are one more day until Christmas. Oh, yeah. I mean, Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so the math checks out. Hopefully, all of y'all are doing well, finished up your Christmas shopping if you did have to go do it. I've finished mine. Yes, for everybody that I'm going to see by Christmas. And I think we covered for everybody I'm going to see after Christmas. So I'm feeling pretty good. After this show, I'm going to go into full scale wrapping up presents while I watch more Christmas movies. There's still a bunch in the queue to watch. I've done a bunch of Hallmark movies, so I've got them in the DVR. And you really can't watch them after New Year's, so it's a rush to get them done before now in New Year's Eve. And there's Stranger Things to watch too. Anyway, before I get started any further, I'm making sure to give a special shout out to the Lyles Figure Files VIP members. Let's go, Vintage Bob, Alan, Retro Robo, John Morrissey, Vince, Graham Tuttle, Pixelated Poses, DJ No Good, Nathan William, Bro, Doom Customs, and the 1 year plus members, Robert Hayes, MOC Turtle, Tom Finn 2018, Jay Woods, Ryan Daly, Henry G, Lawson Wallace, David Thanos, James Green, Lefty Two Lions, BK, Blake Tarpley, and last but not least, Jamelin Parks. And then, while I'm still thinking, folks, let me do a special shout out to the super supporters: David Thanos, Henry G, Lawson Wallace, Nathan William, Ram Lochan, Blake Tarpley, MOC Turtle, and Retro Robo Toys. And a special shout out to my brother Jace, who I forgot to put on here, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate all of y'all. Now let's get into the chat to see where I am. So, hey guys, howdy, partner. How are you tonight? Vin Doom, Merry Christmas figure files into my main man 100 grand Jeffrey. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, VD. And what it is, Christmas time is here. I have been listening to it, but I have my CD because I'm classic and vintage like that of John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together. And I've already been rolling that back a few times, as Jay Uso would go, one more time. So that's been fun. Rick Cage, season's greetings. Sweet Christmas to all. Live long and prosper. To you as well, Rick Cage. All about the village. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. What's up? Henry G. Hey, Jeff and my Figure Files crew. Hope everyone is having a festive week. It is going pretty festive. As you can see, the border around me decided to go a little candy canes and a little bit of ferns. I have this really cool Darth Vader ornament, and I have it on, not on the tree, but on the mantle. And when you turn the lights on and off, Darth Vader's voice plays and it goes, "You need more patience before you get to the presents." There's all kinds of messages, like 6 of them. It's so fun. I always forget about it every time I turn the light on. Hear the oh, there's Darth Vader. I get a little Rogue One flashback, little Rogue One PTSD as I hear that red lightning, a red lightsaber ignite. It's like, oh no, but it's really cool. I have to try to send you all a video on the dashboard so y'all can see the experience. If I can make sure to record it all. So yeah, let me do that. Oh, oops, wrong window. Lawson Wallace, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to one and all. Thank you, Lawson. Hope you're having a good one too. Good luck to everyone who's hoping to get the Sentinel. I already have 2, so I'm sitting this one out, but I'm hanging around for the chat. We'll be chatting for a lot before we do the giveaway, so glad to have you as always. Retro Robo, happy holidays to Jeff and the Figure Files crew. What's up, Retro Robo? Now it's time to do a special shout out to our friend and sponsor of the show, Retro Robo Toys. Here you go. Check it out. He's got a little holiday stuff. I've got a little holiday action. We've all got a little holiday stuff going on. Remember that $5 shipping, $5 flat rate, $10 Retro Robo cargo shipping, 75 and up, free shipping. Again, that's 3 G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, basically anything from Hasbro at this point will get you that free shipping if you buy more than 2. All right, so then you got with the Retro Robo Cargo, excuse me, buy now, ship later option, orders held until release by you, and $10 for whatever you're putting in there. So it's a pretty solid deal. And don't forget the Retro Robo rewards. So come to the site every day. You can get rewards, cash them in, get more stuff for cheaper. And there's a bunch of new arrivals. The Build a Figure Executioner wave, most of them are here. The two packs galore. Then we got some mini comic book figures. And remember, if there's something like Rachel that's sold out, go, hey, Retro Robo, you're going to get this back in stock. And he's already done that for some of these figures because I got the email. Maybe you all did too about stuff coming back in stock. The Deadpool and Wolverine wave, the DC Multiverse figures, lots of cool stuff. And don't forget that pre-owned section. Lots of really cool stuff for really good prices. And you can clean up on some really solid figures. So talk to Retro Robo about that as well. Be on the lookout. Retro Robo and I are going to be doing a video. He's going to tell you a little bit more about the store. So stay tuned. Ryan Daly, what's up, best friends? What's up, man? How are you? Maurice Phillip, good time zone, and happy holidays, all. Happy holidays to you as well, my friend. There was some stuff that was dropping just before I started the show. So let me see if I can pull that up super fast before we get going. Because it was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Namely, that Playmates will no longer be doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was kind of a surprise. Let's see. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's try to do it the fast way. Of course, trying to put that in. There we go. So they posted this just a few moments ago. So here you go. Here is the official word on that. They have this deal until December 31st, 2026. So if you have a massive Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection, get everything you can now because it is going to be done in 2026. So basically, we got a little bit more than a year. I'm not sure what else they could do, but it'll be interesting to see what goes on. Following expiry of the license agreement, the group will continue, where appropriate, to identify and evaluate potential licensing opportunities that align with its strategic considerations, and will continue its efforts to develop and manage its existing product lines, including Power Rangers, Monsterverse, and Winx. What do y'all think? Is this one of those deals where you care, or you got all the Playmates Ninja Turtle figures that you could possibly want? I know it's gonna be really weird going to stores and not seeing their figures come 2027. That's gonna be really odd to go to the stores and not see them with their little logo for turtles. Van Doom says, awesome. Was thinking about getting a Ghost Rider and swap Spirit Spider heads to see how it looks. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. King Collector royalties in the building. The King is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up? Ryan Daly. Actually have to think about what 2025 figures I want that I didn't get yet. Yes, that is the topic for tonight. So that's your homework for right now. David Thanos, what's up, man? How are you? Ronnie Stein, happy holidays, folks. Happy holidays to you, too, Ronnie. Ryan, Jeff, I hope the Bears 49ers game doesn't ruin the holidays. I guess it's gonna have to for one of us, right? Um, yeah, I hope it's actually I don't need to lie. I hope it's not a good game. I hope I'm not stressing out. I hope I'm sitting up and just going, all right, great. Run the clock down. Let's not see anybody hurt. We're both in the playoffs. So this is just, I mean, are the Bears in the running for the number one seed? Because that's really what I care about. Because another week, that week by, I mean, it's the story time for us because against all odds, we're somehow in the mix for the number one seed, and we have 5 more wins to go before we can have our 6th Lombardi trophy finally. Finally. And we could do it at Levi Stadium. So that would be so poetic and so great. Maybe Fred Warner will come back. So that would be a Christmas miracle. Blake Tarpley's here. Jeff and the Figure Files crew. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to you too, Blake. Jayla Parks. What up? I almost forgot I was in a different time zone. Oh man, what time zone are you in now? Because that might be a little bit different for you, huh? Hustle SM. What's up, Jeff? What's up, chat? What's up? How are you tonight? All about the villains. Ho ho ho. Happy Christmas, Jeff. Happy Jeffsmas. Happy Jeffsmas Giftsmas. That's pretty cool. Who can make that whole thing? Hustle SM. The channel is dope. Merry Christmas to everyone. I agree. You all are awesome. Death by Plastic. Good day, sir. Good day to you as well. Hopefully everything's awesome on your end. All about the villains. 4-5. That's why I keep telling the kids. Let's go Nuggets. David Thanos, was cool to see Philip Rivers sling it, but that pick six was awesome. I didn't see what the rest of what you wrote, but that pick six was it was solid. Very, very solid. Part-time Hero 77. Sounds like a cool name for a show. I placed a couple of pre-orders on Retro Robo this week. Thank you guys. Awesome. What did you pre-order? All about the villains. I need that Sentinel. Rick Cage, I find your lack of Christmas cheer disturbing. So one of the things he says is I find your lack of patience disturbing. So, or leave those presents to me. It's really fun. I missed the pre-order and now the price is ridiculous. Well, I mean, the pre-order was like for a whole month. So, and everyone had a chance to pay for it. I think you could cancel it like I think it was December 15th. So I think around the second, would that have been the second? Yeah, the second week of December, you still could have canceled it, which is why if you're even on the fence about getting the Arctic His Tank, you should just go ahead and do it. You still have all that time to cancel it. So you don't have to go, oh man, the price for it now is super ridiculous. Laura, hey, I might ship my Retro Robo cargo at the onset of the new year. Already have some time off work that first week. That's nice. What are you going to do during your time off? Maurice, say what? No more Playmates Ninja Turtles? It was never my line, but it's a favorite of a lot of people I know. Yeah, I mean, it's been around forever with them. Oh, Lou! What's up, everyone? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, my friend. King Collector. It's too much turtle stuff as it is. So who else is doing it? It's NECA and Playmates and Mezco when they do something? Roger Robo, there is definitely no lack of Ninja Turtle stuff out there, but still a little sad to see them not be associated with the property anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that's just been a constant. Like Kenner no longer doing Star Wars. Maurice Barlow, hello, hello. Man, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Maurice. King Collector. That turtle dome has been at Ollie's for a while. It might be a little smaller than the original, but it looks the same. I think I might have seen it at Ross too. All about the villains. I wish Playmates would make a Channel 6 news building. That'd be fun. Maurice, 49ers rock, sir. Yeah, we do. I'm digging it. I mean, this season has been just, it's like, what is happening? How is this even possible? But it's great. Loving the ride. Pacific. So that means it's 5:21 over there. Nice. Finish Bob. Hi, everyone. Hello. Early wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For sure I'll be doing another show probably again on Tuesday night instead of the normal Thursday show, but definitely have another one. Lar A, crazy that NECA or nobody for that matter, nobody made a 1/4 scale 18-inch Krang thing would work for just about all Ninja Turtle scales. How big was Krang in the cartoon? I don't remember now. Ramlishan, what's up, sir? Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all. Indeed. Berta Badeka? I feel like I said that right, but let me know if I got it wrong. How are you, by the way? Did anyone get the Arctic Hiss? Not yet. There's no rush. But I do plan to. Just because I'm a Jajo nut, apparently. Part-time Hero. I ordered the New McFarlane Flash and Purple Batgirl. Nice. Those are solid figures. Yeah, and I definitely got to get that JLA Wally West Flash. About the villains. Yo, I just placed my Arctic Kiss order this week. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Where he's also doing Ninja Turtles, McFarlane, Super 7, kinda, Joy Toy, Ling Ji Hung, Medi Toys. Lawson says, Jeffrey, I've decided the Phantom Rider is now my second favorite Legends figure behind only Rom Space Knight, period, or this year. For those on the fence about getting it, get it. Retro Robo still has it in stock for now. All about the villains. Merry Christmas, everyone. Jeff, what are your plans for Christmas? Let me see. So tomorrow I'm hanging out with my cousins. They do like a Christmas Eve thing. Always a lot of fun. Um, and then when we come back, the number how I probably need to set it up on the DVR. Gonna watch It's a Wonderful Life, because that's a Christmas Eve staple. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the big box, and right before I go to sleep on Christmas Eve, I'm going to put one of my X-Men 97 Sentinels underneath the tree. So, and I'm gonna go very quietly upstairs. And then whenever I wake up on Christmas, I am going to wake up and ask my wife, is it time to go downstairs now? Can we go downstairs now? And then I'm going to go downstairs. I'm gonna go Photoshop on some footy pajamas and go downstairs and work on my best shock face of, oh my gosh, the Sentinel, I got it for Christmas. And I'm gonna post a picture so y'all can see it. That's one thing or a couple things that I'm gonna do. Then hanging out with the family for Christmas dinner. So it should be nice. What are you gonna do? Bert. I'm sorry. When I say Bert. But I'm on the fence about all the mass vehicles. Yeah. Um, Based on certain things that are happening in a property, I don't want to spoil if you're not reading it. I'm thinking there might be another outlet to get mass vehicles. Hopefully. Maybe they'd have to be HasLabs, but so far we haven't had any. So maybe we could just get some characters. Yes, a lot of companies doing. Yeah, it seems like it. Right. It's like I forgot about them. Maurice, I think there were a couple of jumbo sized cranks made. I thought there were as well. Vin Doom, that absolute Batman Q Vince McMahon gif. Which one, or the Bushwhacker version? But since you mentioned Vin Doom, let's go. In case anyone didn't see my video talking about it earlier, I did it and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Got to get this thing. This is insane. If you're not reading the Absolute books, I cannot recommend them enough. They're really fun reads. This is a massive figure. I mean, it looks just like he does in the comic, and I'm just amazed at all the stuff they threw into him. I know sometimes you see the price of a Hot Toys figure and it's like, ugh, that's too much. It looks great, but I can't imagine anybody else doing it this well. I mean, we got the articulated cape, the axe blade. I mean, this is cool. The cape being so articulated. They've got the detachable ears that you can use to projectile shoot into somebody's head, eyes. And you also wield them as knives. And this is, I mean, that is crazy. They've got different spike sizes. These are the larger ones. Let's go look real fast here. They're the shorter ones. Just an all around really insanely cool figure, and one that I think is really a justified price point considering all the crazy stuff they get with this. I mean, the detachable bat ears, that's insane. I can't believe they did that. It's really cool. And for sure, something that's like, all right, I see where the money went to this figure or why it cost this much. So really good stuff on that one. Laura A. Maurice, don't forget Origins did Ninja Turtles too. And were there some WWE crossovers as well? There were. As for Krang and the Toon, he could grow to Godzilla size. They used the turtle blimp against him. Oh, I don't remember that. I mean, we all had the footy pajamas, right? Love it, man. Yeah, I told my wife, and she was like, "You're ridiculous," and I'm like, "Absolutely." Try to think all this other 2025 stuff that's just looking at me side eyes and going, "Anytime you want to open it, it's cool." So I may have to throw a few more figures down there so I have more motivation to open it. Right now in the photo booth, I have Budo in the classified series. And when they debuted him, I was like, oh, this could be one of the best figures in the line. He's too tall, but other than that, he is really great. And I think they did a great job on that figure. Maurice, I think NECA also showed a giant Krang, but I think production was delayed. No way. The thing about Phantom Rider, he's a perfect representation of the character. He needs wire cape, easily obtained, and a horse would be lovely. But he's sweet. Well, I mean, they keep teasing that we were actually going to see a cape. So, I mean, a cape, a horse. So maybe that is not out of the realm of possibility. Maybe we can see that. I am trying to look through because, darn it, someone sent me their figure that they got from someone else. Of course, because I didn't do this properly, I don't see it in my email. Well, man, this is one of those deals where it's like it would be helpful if I was prepared and did this stuff in advance as opposed to I'm sure I'll remember it. Of course, right before the show, I did not do it. Darn it and darn it. Let's see if I can find it one more time real fast. No, because of course, why would I do that? Okay, because it was another giveaway winner. And as always, we just ask, hey, if you get something, show us what you got. Boy. Huh. Oh, now I don't think I showed y'all this one. This is from William Ortiz. He won the Ultraman figure. And let me pull that up and show you all his photo because he's got a cool picture of it hanging on his shelf. So here's one. Doop. There you go. There's Wolverine's Ultraman that he won. Check out Indy, Bucky Cap. Where's that regular Cap? No, it's Bucky Cap. And Sergeant Slaughter, Eddie's disease. Looks like he got an autograph too, which is pretty cool. I saw Sergeant Slaughter at Awesome Con one year and was like, Sarge! That's pretty cool. King Collector, my neck Krang in the Android bite. He's about 8.5 inches tall. It's an awesome figure. Nice. David Thanos. What's everyone number? Well, that's yeah. I should put that in there too. But yeah. Robert's Infinite Realms. What's up, Robert? Merry Christmas, Jeff, to the chat. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever your holiday preference might be. Yeah, exactly, Robert. There's room for everybody. I want snow. I want snow as soon as I get back from Christmas dinner. All about the villains. I gotta watch Dallas when Christmas came, and my movies for Christmas are always Die Hard, Home Alone, and Talladega Nights. Interesting choice for a Christmas movie. Oh, Ricky Bobby. That movie's so funny. Lawson. Honestly, the best mass vehicles are being done by Ace at Ramen Toy. Trust me on that. Ryan Daly. Tomorrow I'm going to drink some of my family's special eggnog. The recipe is bourbon and an ice cube. Sounds special. The first one. Yeah, absolutely. What up, Nathan? How you doing, man? And absolutely hope that you have as good as can be expected Christmas this year. Definitely in my thoughts, my friend. Berta, what do I think the next Cobra vehicle will be? The HasLab. It should be something water themed. I'm really hoping it's something. I mean, it feels like the hydrofoil should be what they do, but I'm also trying to think of what in the world would fit because I've got a decent amount of vehicles. I mean, clearly not enough, but I'm thinking like, what else could they do that would work? I mean, there's so many really cool vehicles. Not all of them need to be HasLab size if we're doing the Arctic His tank as a made to order. I mean, the hydrofoil seems like the best option. They don't need to make it super massive, but they've had this slight problem of making the vehicles a little bit too big. I really, really like the All Striker, but I think it would have been fine if they shrunk it down a little bit more. And it feels like they're doing a little bit too much upscaling of characters lately, like Sci-Fi, Budo, both a little bit taller than they needed to be. Dial tone the same. I wish Leatherneck were bigger, but it it's not a thing of like, oh man, they're terrible because the size isn't right in my mind. But there are a few figures where it's like, this guy's too tall. This one's too short. I don't mind my mainframe being shorter than the rest, but in wetsuit being a little tall too. It's like, let's just keep everybody to relatively base height. And then we have a slight difference because some of them they're starting to make a little bit bigger. And I definitely think that kind of plays into the vehicles. So if all the vehicles start getting sized up, something like the Awe Striker, which I mean could have been at Target, has to be a HasLab, has a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So I'm hoping that they get the size down, figure that out. We have a his tank, and we don't have a C vehicle for Cobra yet. So I think the hydrofoil would make sense for the HasLab, just as long as they don't go crazy size with it, because I don't know what kind of good photos I'm gonna get with the Murray in my bathtub. So I'm gonna have to find a very low level river or stream where I can put it in. That'll be a fun one. So maybe that'll be a challenge for everybody with the figure photography. Like you can fake some snow, but water might be a little bit trickier. All about the villains. Yes, Absolute Batman is a unit, but is he a unit? Hustle SM, Hot Toys, just fast forward to Absolute Batman. Way to jump over LPCC and Art Plans. Yeah, I was trying to remember what other companies showed like the prototypes of their Absolute Batman. But yeah, I mean, those other ones are gonna be good, but to me that Hot Toys version is insane. Robert, one problem with Ace's vehicles, they're in a different scale than the originals. Are they bigger or smaller? Berta, that Absolute Batman comic is GIOD or good? Let me see. Probably good. It's really good. And I think Absolute Wonder Woman might be the best one of those Absolute books. And because they're just doing right by Diana, and she didn't even have to be dirty for it to work. She's really good. Retro Robo. The Absolute Batman is visually such a departure that it breaks my brain a little. I'm gonna give it a read though, since you recommended it, Jeff. You haven't led me astray yet. Um, yeah, I need to put together a list, and then it doesn't even need to be a full poster or video or whatever on my recommendations for the best comics of 2025. That's always tricky because there are many series that are really good, like Bitterroot, and it's like, oh wait, I forgot about that. Mr. Terrific Year One. So there's some really good stuff out there. I want to do my thing like President Obama with my favorite movies, my favorite comic books, since I don't read a whole bunch of books. Nathan, I haven't been to my house in almost a month, so delayed. Thank you, Lawson Wallace and Retro Robo. Nice. And Nathan goes, Robo, it is an absolute must read. Yeah, because it's so different than everything else from every other Batman book. And same deal with Superman, to a lesser degree about with Wonder Woman, because I feel like Kelly Thompson, who writes it, could have really done a lot of what she's doing in Absolute Wonder Woman and apply it to the mainstream, main continuity Wonder Woman. And I think it would be just as good. But Absolute Batman and Superman are just like, this is so wild. What's going on in these books? And they're really fun because they can just take chances and go nuts with it. Excuse me. All about the villains. Batman Who Laughs storyline and Absolute Universe are just the two best stories. Batman Who Laughs was pretty cool, but I think he became one of those villains who just got more and more overpowered. And that's the problem when you're doing a villain based off of Batman, which is something that Mark Millar is having a problem with Nemesis. You can't lose. So it's just thing of you've got a character who just always wins no matter what. And for a villain, that's not really the best thing. You need to have that villain lose. This past week's Joker, Absolute Origin is fantastic. Are you reading? Oh gosh, what is that? The one with all the villains, and of course, I'm blanking on it. Is it Absolute Evil? Yeah, I think that's the name of it. With the Legion of Doom essentially forming. Joker Absolute Origin was a great comic, says Berta. King Collector, I still need that neck April O'Neil's in the yellow jumpsuit. That one is my favorite, but it's been like 50 plus on eBay last time I checked. Speaking of the last time I checked, I was doing my photo research for Absolute Batman, and I saw Walmart had Max Shrek available for retail price, and I was like, "Is this a hoax? Is this a dream? Is it an imaginary story?" He was there, and in the 30 seconds it took me to figure out, "Oh, it's not shipping anywhere. I've gotta go pick it up from a store. Is it the one? Can I send it to the one close to me?" It was sold out, and it's back up to 99. It's like, Rogers or Richards foiled again. Robert, I got most of my executioner wave. Warbow arrives tomorrow. Sweet. There's a Lord of the Rings horse that's perfect for him, but I'm not sure which one it is. A friend of mine got it at a toy show for $1. Researching. Um, would that be Shadowfax? Let me see here. I would feel like Shadowfax is probably one, or maybe it's the one. Well, there you go. Oh, they did do a Shadowfax. It looks like Walmart has them, or has horses in stock. There you go. Oh, well, wait, let's see here. This is so, well, I was about to say this could make everything easier for all of us, but it's not quite that easy. So Amazon has this set with Gandalf the White and Shadowfax the white horse that should work really well for Phantom Rider 99 and $30 delivery. So probably not just the regular seller for it. Let me see here. Is there any other ones that would make sense? So there's also a Legolas one, but it's not quite the same. It's not that straight up white that we got from him. Let's see about Walmart though. Straight up now, tell me 55. So I mean, a little paint, you could probably do some stuff. It's not bad. I mean, those Lord of the Ring figures are really good anyway. So there's another option for you. All right, Vintage Bob says Lawson. Yeah, they did a great job on Phantom Rider. But if they give him a much needed horse, they better add wings and give us an even more vital Aragorn. Aragorn! An updated classic Valkyrie. Hmm. So, how would that work? Would they make a two-pack with Valkyrie and Aragorn and have slots where the wings plug in and then a plug when you're not putting the wings in? Course, if you did that, then Aragorn would need to be a solo figure all on his own. And would that be a made to order figure? And would there be enough of an audience to get an Aragorn figure? Seems tricky. I mean, I'm with you. I love that, but I'm just trying to figure out the logistics, even from their perspective. And how much would you pay for it? Which is also the thing. Because they could do all that and they could charge $80 and people would go, no way. Hasbro's losing their minds. And we'd have all kinds of videos saying, would you pay $80 for this horse? I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's a good win for it. David Thanos, love Sergeant Slaughter. That heel run against the immortal Puke is so underrated. Oh, absolutely. He was actually throwing out some pretty good moves in matches, given his limitations at that time. Water moccasins, what I think they'll do, Jeff. I'm with you, but gosh, I hope that's not a HasLab because if that is, then they're scaling it up too much. And the whole issue is there's these smaller scale vehicles like the All Striker, like the Water Moccasin, basically like the Thunder Machine. If they scale them up too big just because, then it means the larger and the large size vehicles just won't get done because it's not financially viable. I, of course, want a hydrofoil at some point from this line, but they keep making everything supersized. That's not going to work without them charging $500 for it. So we will see. All about the villains. Talladega Nights was just a movie that came on one day during Christmas. While wrapping gifts, and ever since then, it's been an every year thing for me now. I get it. That movie's really funny, and I have not watched it recently enough that it would be hilarious to watch it all over again. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. King Collector. I'm hoping the next classified vehicle is the Thunder Machine with Thrasher. We certainly need it. I mean, we got basically all of the other ones. Van Doom. Jeff and chat got the 2-pack. Star Fox and Champion delivered this weekend. Been wanting the Champion forever since the 80s. I will send you pics. Nice. I have that in the massive queue of figures to open up now and shoot. But yeah, it's a pretty good set. Roger Robo would love a Thunder Machine, but maybe we can get that in M2O. What's M2O? Lawson says, you know, the Thunder Machine is coming. Why better? King Collector, they really need to finish the Dreadnoks ASAP. See, the thing with the Dreadnoks is, given how creative the Classified series team has been with stuff, they could make new Dreadnoks that could be just as cool and just as awesome as the ones from the Real American Hero days. So technically, they don't really have to finish it. Sure, get Thrasher. I mean, Thrasher really seems like, hello, don't forget about him. I mean, they said Zanya's coming. We need Zanzibar, then Burnout. And there are a few random assorted ones that they could also do. But if they just created some new ones, that could be awesome too. And, you know, I'd love to see some bikes so they can go ride around on. Nathan, what comics are y'all reading these days? For me, Image is killing it. Yes. I mean, yeah. Joe, Transformers, Witchblade, Spawn, Youngblood, etc. Absolutely DC, the main Trinity are all fantastic. I'm really enjoying all the Energon universe. So G.I. Joe, Transformers, Void Rivals. Void Rivals has a new issue next week. Don't forget, your comic book stores are open tomorrow, so it's not too late to get some last minute gifts or whatever. I mentioned Bitterroot. That's a DC. That's an Image book. That's a limited, some mini series, and they do runs every so often. Big fan of the Ghost Machine titles: Redcoat, Rook, Exodus, Geiger, Hornsby and Halo, Rockefellers, a lot of good stuff. Hyde Street. All those have been really good on the DC front because I'm just not reading anything from Marvel these days. Batman, Superman, Justice League Unlimited, in addition to those Absolute Trinity books. Static and Batman Beyond just got started. It's pretty good. Green Lantern, Aquaman. I really enjoy Green Arrow. The last issue of this run wraps up tomorrow. Boo. So, yeah. There's a lot of good stuff. It's just, it used to be just Marvel. Well, it used to be mostly Marvel, a good amount of DC, and a little sprinkling of Image, of Valiant, or whatever else. And now it's like mostly Image. And oh man, I was about to forget another one. Space Ghost. That's one I always enjoy. The Mark Millar books, a lot of his have wrapped up over the course of this year. Prodigy was one of the miniseries. Magic Order was one. I'm trying to remember if Big Gang was this year, but he's had a lot of books, and he just kind of does them as limited series. So basically, everything that he's done this year has been really fun. But yeah, those are the other ones. They just don't come out every week. Excuse me. Maurice, HasLab should be X-30 jet aircraft. We got a Dragonfly, we got the Rattler. Feels like they wouldn't do another airplane back to back to back. So, I guess we did get the Snowcat, but I feel like they probably give us something else next. Nathan, it's weird too because I'm a Marvel guy, but they're getting killed. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not interested in it. And anytime I hear about stuff, it's like, yeah, still not interested. Too many symbiotes, too many. This character's the new flavor of the month. Everybody really, really honest. They're so serious and so important. You'll love them. And just endless streams of events that don't matter. They just follow the same pattern. Let's kill a character off to show that this one really is significant. And then 3 big events later, that character comes back in a shocking return. They're making characters like Mystique mean so much. And I was like, come on. She just disguises herself. It's just, the books are just infuriating to me. But fortunately, I've got trades, so I can read all the stuff that I do enjoy. King Collector, I wonder what the price would be on the Thunder Machine. It shouldn't be more than the Ostriker. The Ostriker is basically the Thunder Machine with a new canopy, basically. I mean, that's really all he needs. And I mean, it just needs the doors that open. So all they really need to do is, I mean, of course, they got to change the wheels up, but it's not like they've got to do a bunch of new tooling for it. I would say 100 would be great, maybe 125, but I feel like that's where it needs to be. Berta, yeah, Deadpool versus Batman was fun. Retro Robo, as an adult, you got to buy a hot tub for your water Joes, Jeff. There you go. That's the secret. I have one, but it just doesn't work, which is a problem on multiple levels. King Collector, 130? Maybe. I mean, I know. Then Hasbro decide. Let's make it 180. I would hope 100 would be where they go to consider this bogus inflation of everything. Maybe 125 though. Oh yeah, forgot. Happy Festivus. Let me air my grievances. Lawson HasLab should be a full-size USS Flag and be priced just under $999 million. Maybe what I can do is pull borrow a page from the NFL owner's playbook and make the state pay for my aircraft carrier. And I can go, it's great. It'll be so awesome for me. And it gets to be in your state. Let's make the taxpayers pay for it. I think that's the way for me to finance my flag. I don't even need a payment plan. I'll make the taxpayers pay for it. Pig cent. Cool. Let me go to the trusty email. Yes. Great. Thank you. Okay. So let me see. I got a couple. So let me do this one first. Henry G just sent these to me. These are from Henry G. This is what he received. They are so this VIP donor is so cool because he always sends along some extras with everything that he sends. So it's fun. So Harry G got the Action Pilot, the 60th anniversary figure, which is very cool. And then some very cool comic books and a sound wave and a Mesco ring. I think it's a Mesco ring. But that's pretty cool. No, it's not a ring. What is that? It's just like one of their little less than 3.75 inch little figures. But that's pretty cool, Henry G. Thank you. And now let me go to Van Doom because he sent me the champion picks. No time for losers. All right, let's see here. Oops. There we go. Now I can actually post this picture. There you go. There's Star Fox. There's the champion. I love how massive he is. And I love all the monitors in the background. Don't forget the homies, Madden League. Good luck to you, Van Doom. But that's cool. I mean, I love the fact that they do these 2-packs and kind of like, here you go. Here's a big deluxe figure and here's a regular size one. I mean, it just makes sense. And sometimes it just needs to be that easy. So there you go. That's them in the packaging. And it's just like a random cool set. They just like, here you go. And I don't know if it's going to get enough love come the end of the year with people putting out their favorites of the year, but I was really impressed by the fact that they made it look right and didn't need any fancy bells and whistles. It'd be awesome if Champion had double jointed elbows, but his arms are too big for him. But it looks really good. All about the villains. Everyone looking for a horse for their Phantom Rider. Mattel Creations is having a sale at the moment. She-Ra with Swift Wind horse for like 24 plus another 30% off. Good white horse body. Of course, trying to go on their website and search for something has become an exercise in frustration. So let me see about doing it this way. Here we go. Shop now. Last call ends on the new year. Thank you. Let's see. I know a lot of stuff is sold out with this sale, and I missed out on my chance to get the headbangers for $30, and then they had them as low as 25, and I was like, oh man, what a ripoff. Oh, here it is. Were you talking about this one? Would this work for our regular scale figures, or would that be too small? So get a little white paint. But I wonder if this Swift win is too small for a Marvel Legends figure. Huh. There you go. 30% off. That's 30% off. I wonder if that's an additional 30% off. If so, that's a really good deal. And free shipping off all orders. Oh, that's really good. $35 or more. So you can get that with free shipping. So that's a big win. Their website does not work well right now. It's like them in Best Buy. They just refuse to work properly. Here's Moss Man. You can get him if you missed out on him earlier. I'm trying to see real fast. If there's anything left that's cool, so much of this has been just like, we're done. We don't have anything else for you. Pretty cool Voldemort figure. Harry Potter for 26 bucks. Not a bad price either. Retro WWE action figure set. Now, someone, maybe David Thanos, sent me a photo that this set is actually a Ross, which is insane. I don't know if I need motherboard now because I'm kind of into the whole new Eternia universe. But 26 bucks for a figure that was originally 65 is a really, really good deal. Here's another set with Lex Luger, Doink the Clown, Tugboat, woo-hoo, and Rhythm and Blues, Greg the Hammer Valentine for 24. It's another really good price. They had some really good sales going. Let's go over to the back end to see all the great stuff that sold out because it was like, oh man. So they had this one, 30 bucks. They had Imperium for $25. I would have definitely grabbed them for that price point. Um, the Heart Foundation, which I'm so glad I got before they sold out. I did get Snout Spout, another one I was really happy patting myself on the back for getting. This is 28 bucks, and they were just like, we can't give it away. This is the price of one. This is cheaper than one Ultimate Edition figure. So to get a George the Animal Steel and an awesome Roddy Piper, that was a really good one. That stayed up for a minute too. Um, but here's I think on this page is the one. It was like the craziest one. And I'm pretty sure this was not up so everyone could get it. Let's see if they'll show it. And I was like, oh man, if only. Not this one. There's another good set for 30 bucks, but that might be a Ross too. CM Punk, 22 bucks, really good. That's ECW version. Cody Rhodes and Dusty, 25 bucks. That was another good price. This is the one here. 56 bucks for this Rhea Ripley Ultimate Edition figure in Raw ring. That was a really great price. You'd love to be able to just pay that for those rings, but yeah, she was sold out, and I really don't think that was something that everybody could see. Anyway, back to the chat. Ryan Daly, one of my friends is convinced the absolute books will be the definitive DC versions of the characters once they enter the public domain. When is that? That's 39 and 38. What's up, Chad? Chadwick Myers. How we doing? I know X-Men is hot and always sells, but it seems like Legends is 80% X-Men. Everyone's so caught up between what look from what era we need that we don't stop to realize those are all under the X umbrella. Mm. It was interesting because it feels like they skew a little bit heavier to the 90s era and not so much later, but it just feels like they could finish up the definitive looks of the characters from the early run. They could give us the original five and those training suits. That's a 5-pack, and don't use the existing angel mold. Just use the back where the wing sockets are set up. The wings could work, but let's not give them the same body. And then you could do their graduation outfits, and Cyclops would be really easy. He just needs a new head sculpt, and Jean Grey basically got her like that anyway. Iceman, basic repaint. Beast, who we still need in human form. So I mean, it's just like they're easy repaints. We've already gotten a really solid Havoc. We need a classic style Polaris, but they're done essentially with that. I mean, there are a few bad guys, of course, they could do, and most of the time those villains are cool. We've gotten the all new, all different X-Men. That team is finished. We need an updated Colossus, but it's going to have to wait since we got the one with the astonishing X-Men Kitty Pryde. And it just seems like the 90s Jim Lee is where they're kind of locked in, but there's so much more before and after. It'd be nice to see other looks represented in Marvel Legends. And I know that's the popular ones. That's what they had the big show from. But it would really be cool to see some other looks for these characters. URC URCC reviews. What's going on? Wonderful to see some absolute DC figures from McFarlane before they phase out. They don't seem to be investing in new molds, so may wait until Mattel gets a license. Two tricky things with that. The first is, the price McFarlane's going to charge for those figures. By the time Mattel gets them, they may try to get away with charging $40 for regular scale figures, which would not be great in the case of the Absolute line. I cannot imagine a world where McFarlane goes, "Oh, these big, bad, creepy looking designs for the Absolute Universe. I don't want to make them." There's no chance. He's got basically a whole year. I think it is a whole year. I have assumed we're going to see wave after wave. I'm curious. I mean, he could make a mega fig of Absolute Bane. That might be the best option for him. But I mean, there's so many possibilities, and I feel like we're not gonna have to twist his pinky to have him do absolute figures. King Collector. The Vamp was 99, so the Thunder Machine shouldn't be more than 130, but who knows? It'll probably be 199. Hope not. That wouldn't work. Vin Doom. The Absolute Universe is awesome. Yeah, it's been really fun. And I think it's because there's no holds barred. They just do whatever they want to do. It's made it so much fun. I'm really interested in the next Absolute Batman. Wonder Woman's going to cross over. So we're going to see the first interaction between those heroes. So that should be fun. They mentioned Superman. So maybe it won't be too long before we see him teaming up with them or meeting them. So good stuff. And that book is Absolute Evil. I'm remembering now. Unless you have 500 million flag points, then it's only 24 years, 6 months, and 3 days. I wish they would do flag points because I would literally be getting whatever just from cashing in my flag points because I feel like I've gotten most of the figures they put out in this line. So, yes, flag points away. Jamelin, I love the Murray. Either way, I hope they get to watercraft soon, and I really think they should float. They all float down here, Jamelin. There's no reason not to do it. And that would make for great photo and display options. Yeah, absolutely. How much fun would that be? Just go, don't mind me at the bottom of these falls. I'm just here to play with my Murray. Even if you don't actually play with it. Yeah, right. Because right. We're adults. We don't play with our toys. We take photos. Yeah. Yes, that's what we do. URCC. DC has been cooking with the comics. Absolute Universe, the DC KO event, and even the DC Marvel crossovers have been great. Were you not thinking the DC Marvel crossovers would be good? Yeah. DC's been so much better than Marvel. It's not even a competition at this point. Lar A, my storage had some $30 Buzz Lightyear jet shaped like the Ravens mini jet for scale for classified that I never got around to spray painting black. Maybe that'll be the one to do for January. Let me know how that works out for you. Berta, I dream about a Night Raven HasLab one day. But the footprint of the Night Raven doesn't have to be, but so much bigger than the Rattler, right? I mean, outside of that little mini jet, that should work in the same shelf space. But of course, if you have a Rattler or 5, you might not have space for a Night Raven. Lawson, I think the water moccasin might be one of the easiest and cheapest vehicles to produce. It seems like a layup to me. Yeah. But it's also that thing where people are getting the Fortnite boat at Ollie's for so cheap. Then unless it's just so great, I feel like people are gonna be, yeah, I'm not paying $120 for a water moccasin. And this is where I think they kind of messed up by doing some of these vehicle drivers without their vehicles. Cause I'm like, well, I already got Copperhead. I don't need a water moccasin. I'll just use the cheap version I got. Shadowfax sounds like an 80s back alley business transaction. Right, Retro Robo. David Thanos would love a water moccasin. It was cool. Maybe they could make it so not the cockpit, but the back seat area could fit Destro, Cobra Commander, and Baroness. So they go what is the deal with this Zartan character? You'll see. Robert, not Shadowfox, not Shadowfax. That main is a very light gray, not Legolas either. Blake, Jeff, I just ordered the white horse on Gundamit from Mata. How much was it there? Retro Robo. Out of the water vehicles for G.I. Joe. I want the shark and the whale. One is doable. I mean, I don't want anybody to give up hopes for a shark, but yeah, we definitely need the whale. Yeah, it's I noticed they didn't mention that we were gonna get the shark with Deep Six, so I'm curious how long we're gonna have to wait for the shark if we get Deep Six because he's one that I really kind of associate with his vehicle. Especially in his, underwater diving suit. I mean, he needs that. Um, I'm curious what they do with it. Will they do it like they do with Budo, where you can just take all of that armor off and he can have that? I'm just chilling. Maybe I got my little life jacket on and hanging with Cutter and my whale that I'm gonna get in 2026. We'll see. I'd love to see both of those. I think they'll do Hydro. Hydro, which one? Lawson, I think Water Moccasin would have to come with figure tiers and extra stuff that would make it hit the sweet spot for HasLab. That's the thing, because I mean they've done vehicles the size of the Water Moccasin already. Hasbro has produced a boat that would be roughly the size of the Water Moccasin. I don't think they could work that one as a HasLab because you don't have the lore of Copperhead as a tier. I mean, you could do that with the Dragonfly because we didn't get a Wild Bill first. I mean, it's just one of those deals where I think they've got to. I mean, they're making the made to order vehicles for $200, so I don't think a water moccasin needs to be a HasLab, even if it's way more expensive than $100. Not that I'm advocating for it to be $200 by any means. King of Electric. Yeah, Jeff. That few seconds of hesitation has gotten me plenty of time. I remember in the early days of Classified, Target used to sell it before I could card it and pay. Man, right. Those early days were rough. And now looking at those figures, like I can't believe I was tripping to get this figure. And because of course they made a way better version of Firefly. And I'm still waiting on a way better version of Major Blood. And I'm really hoping for a better version of Destro, who's like Serpentor height. And he just needs to tower over Cobra Commander to be like, listen, dude, I will knock you out. Ryan Daly, here to crush my hopes and dreams more than the Bears. I will get your heart set on the water moccasin, the Moray, or the whale in the next year or two. I still need to get that gift from Naked Gun and just play that. Oops. Let me see here. Not you. Back to you. That's unfortunate. I wonder what the hesitation is. Is it because they're trying to figure out a way to do the typing and texting? Not working. Is it because they cannot figure out a way to do the whole? There we go. Just messing me all the way up here. Never mind. It's the cookies are too much, and you have tried my patience too long. Oh man. But anyway, is there a reason we can't get that, or is it just a thing of like, no, they don't want to make them float? Robert, I think they do hydrofoil, but scale down. Like can only max fit 6 figs. Apparently, we're not getting it, so all our hopes and dreams are crushed. But thank you for giving us the news, so we're not like talking about this all next year. I wonder what the HasLab is going to be if we get one. All about the villains. I can't wait for the Thunder Machine to come out. I want to do a Mad Max type thing with Cold Slither jamming out on it. Maybe with some fire. Fire. Retro Robo. The points don't expire when you trade the points in for rewards. They expire in 1 year. Sweet. Vintage Bob. Jeffrey, if Aragorn was articulated and came with an updated Valkyrie, I'd probably be willing to pay 65, maybe even 75 tops. And both are extremely well done and accurate. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a horse and a figure. And Aragorn with wings would have to be more complicated than any of the other 2-packs we've seen so far. So I don't want to bust your bubble there, but I can't see them making that anywhere close to 75. That seems like it would be $150 set because they'd have to do all the expensive new tooling for Aragorn. But I mean, Valkyrie, we need her for sure. Yeah, I can't see them making that a two pack because Triton and Black Bolt are 57. And there's nothing special or unique about that Black Bolt. Sure, Triton has a bunch of new scaling and sculpting, but 57 for them seems hard. And 75 just, I think maybe they'd sell Aragorn for 75. I don't know how that two pack would work, my buddy. Lawson, I want a Thunder Machine with flyaway fenders and parts, smash up derby style. Yeah. Yeah. He needs to. Did I get the Thunder Machine Transformers crossover? I didn't. I've gotten so far beyond my O-Ring Joe figures now because the classified series is just so awesome that I don't need that. What did you get it, Berta? Lawson, give me Thunder Machine and two Dreadnought cycles and one figure or two, and the price isn't ridiculous. You have a great HasLab, I'd say. Yeah, but the problem is I would need way more Dreadnought cycles. And then I would not want them packed up in a HasLab where it's we can't do any more Dreadnought cycles because we've already put them in a HasLab, or they're gonna be Arctic Dreadnought cycles, which of course they could do with the Weather Dominator, but I don't know. Rick Cage, I appreciate you working with me with my grammar. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Where did you get him to sign it for you? That's cool. Henry G, gonna check out Absolute Batman. Hopefully it's on DC Infinite. I think so. But I think they have two of the trades out now on Amazon. I'll send you a link if you want it. King Collector, Thrasher and Zanzibar, and I think I'll be done with the Dreadnoks. Maybe. Nathan, I was remiss not mentioning Mark Spears' Monsters as a really intriguing read. That through Image as well, Nathan. Ryan, Conan the Barbarian by Titan is really good. There are 4 or 5 trades of it out right now. Huh. Conan. All right. So that's 2 to add to the list. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to not butcher your name. Let me see. We've done a pops. Just got him Montez Lee. He did not disappoint. Where'd you get Montez Lee from? What line is that one from? Lefty T Lions. Ho ho ho. Squad up. What's up, Lefty? Nada Collections has 112 horses on Big Bad for 63. No wings though. That's not a bad price. Thank you. I got some of those Spears holiday bags. Nice. Hustle SM. Hoping the Arctic 3-pack is under 65 bucks. I mean, eventually, sure. I mean, we've seen this all the time with with the their stupid 3-packs where they start off with this super high price point and then over time they finally bring it down. Let's see here. Oh, that's wild. Let's see. Oh, it looks like they finally got rid of the Crimson Twin set with Baroness. No, it's still here. Oh, it is? Wow, that's wild. It is finally sold out. I didn't think this thing was ever going to go. So that Arctic 3-pack is not going to be under $65. This 3-pack, which is a repaint, was start off at 90 bucks. So I mean, with the price of figures now being closer to 30, it's going to be probably $95. So, yeah. But I'm sure that one's going to go down in price because I don't think there's going to be a lot of people that are rushing to buy it at that standard price point. David Thanos, a special Merry Christmas shout out to all the Movie Files crew, co-hosts. Thank you. I'll make sure to pass that on to them. Actually, I'm going to do it right now so they can see your special shout out to them. Of course, if my camera would like to cooperate, it apparently does not want to right now. There we go. I'm so high tech with it. It's crazy. All right. Jeffrey buy a banana split, watch the little plastic boat it comes in, bam, instant water moccasin. That just happened. Laurie, you got a porch or deck, and just paint that like the flag. Mission accomplished. Yeah. And then when the water hits, you could land your Sky Striker on it. I like that. Check out the parts I'm here if you're looking for 112 horses. Those old Lord of the Ring horses look great and can be found pretty cheap on eBay now. Yes, sir. Laurie and are giving JoJo fans life hacks in the chat. All about the villains. Looks like Champion will be the body mold for Samson for the Hulk wave. He absolutely better not be. He needs to be like Hercules size at most. Definitely not Champion size. Champion is using that body of um Caliban, and Drax the Destroyer, and they just did the parts that they needed to for him. But I want the Terradrome too. Swift Wind is just a tad too small for my taste. Yeah, I think so too, Robert. Swift Wind is 8 inches tall and it's 19 and change with discount. That's a pretty good deal, all about the villains. And you stacked the last call 30 on discounted stuff? That's crazy, David Thanos. Does it work for everything? Or is it just the discounted stuff? Because I may need to go back over there if this is the case. Easy Reader. What's up, gang? What's up? Got my JoJo sniper figure in the mail just in time for Christmas. You sent me that photo, didn't you? I think it was you, Easy Reader. Darn it. Why did I think I had this and now I can't find it? URCC reviews. Hasbro actually been giving us 2 characters that match people needs lately. How they continue? Classic Punisher and Daredevil will sell like crazy. Need more street level characters. What other street level characters would you like to see? Bird, I had to get rid of the Hasbro app. It is not good. No, it's not. Oh, the ring? Let me see. Let me see here. Ugh. I did this thing to clear up my Gmail and it has just made a full mess of things where it's like, oh boy. Like everything is just everywhere and it's the worst. All right. So I had to ask you. Oh, sorry, you did tell me the playoffs are. Let me pull up this ring. Wed flash. All right, here you go. Here's the ring picture from Vin Doom's Championship League. Check out that ring. That's insane, right? I would so obnoxiously wear that everywhere, and people go, "Hey, where did you get that ring?" Oh, they gave it because I'm a champion winner. I'd never tell them what it was for, but I'm like, oh yeah, I used to play. I used to play football. Yeah, it's pretty good. $26 for motherboard. That's not bad. Maybe going to get that because I do not have that one yet. Yes, guys, it's not a bad price at all. That is wild. All about the villains, huh? But it's just the stuff there, huh? Tugboat from the WWE will always be Shockmaster to me. Oh man, Berta, that is the worst possible frame of reference for old Fred. He did his thing in Memphis as Big Bubba too for a long time. Oh, you got that set? Yeah, I mean it looks really cool. That reel looks great, and Ultimate Edition articulation is always my preference now with these figures. And having a modern ring would be great. But I got the new generation one, and I was kind of like, I want to get the Nitro one, I think. And then I just don't have space to keep buying multiple rings. But for $60, I would have found the space. Oh, that Heart Foundation set would have been awesome for the collection at that price. Good grief. Ronnie-san, 2 more Vipers just arrived. Found a couple of decent price on eBay. Nice. What was a decent price for them? David Thanos, I'm with you on that. He will always be Shockmaster. Oh, man. All about the villains. 97B's coming soon. Berta. Anything McFarlane does is expensive? I don't know if I agree with that one. I mean, McFarlane for a long time was the best value, and I wanna say they're still the best price for, I mean, the figures because one, they're a larger scale than everything else. Um, there's some figures, and I'm gonna go look and go through here and go, "Oh, wait, they're more expensive." But, just doing a quick Amazon search, everything that is not, you know, regular retail price, I mean, they are charging more for some figures. This one was 57. I mean, when I saw it originally for 7, it's like, there's no way I'm paying 80 bucks for this set, especially when I gotta do so much to fix up Spectre. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like 57. This stuff always goes down. This one, I feel like I got this cheaper than 47 too. A 3-pack for 44. I mean, that's you saw with the G.I. Joe classified figures. That would have been 89 bucks. This started at 60. 23 for soft goods, wire cape. This was 35, but I've seen him as low as 15. Um, the page punchers, I think, are 27. That's the same price as Marvel Legends, everything else. But vehicles for 43, not bad. I mean, this set, I mean, it's Godzilla. I don't know. I feel like those figures aren't a bad deal compared to some other stuff, which is just like, why are you so much? Got the Wonder Twins, 22.99. Her Wonder Twin Jana and Gleek. I don't know. I mean, I think the figures, I mean, if you don't catch them like here, you're gonna pay more, of course, but I don't feel like the prices are too crazy. Wait a second, I need to get Metron because he's now finally cheap enough for me to go make that move. Yes, I have to remember to grab him. I've been eyeing a price under 30 bucks, and now he's finally hit that price point. So now it's time to strike. Oh, Austin says the fact that we don't have the original X-Men and New Mutants looks is absolute madness. Legends have no excuses. I'll accept at this point. Get it done already. We do have Sunspot in that New Mutants look, so they do have one. We have Warlock, and seems like we might get Cypher and Cannonball. So Cannonball. So we'll have 3 or 4 of them. We just need a female body with that classic colors. All about this. Before I can do absolute Batman statues and then do your absolute Batman wave, and we'll sell it instantly. I mean, the comic can't stay stocked. They keep reprinting issue 1. Um, but I feel like that would be like the goal of something like that is to just keep cranking it out so more people can get it. So I don't think they would let that sell out. That wouldn't be a good move because they have to see a demand for it is absolutely there. What? Huh. I just looked at the clock and I was like, how did this time go that fast? Vintage Bob, that old set was trash. Even at super discounted Toys R Us, I would never recommend that set. But yeah, we absolutely need an updated version of those guys. Maurice, I doubt we'll see any absolute figures due to the development time involved and how close this license is to expiring. I think he's gonna try to push them out really fast. We really need them redone. That was terrible. I must not have seen your joke. Beastow 33. Nice setup, Jeffrey. Super clean. Thank you. It's it's a little too clean behind me here. I got to put some more of the Jada toy figures back there, the Mega Man crew, and add Ryu to my Storm Arena. This just has Ken right now, so thank you. And I'm sure next year or when I have a week off from work, I'm going to do some major rearranging, so it might not look the same next time. We'll see. King Electric, they do a water vehicle, which we know there will not be anytime soon. I mean, the shark seems to make a lot of sense, though. Easy reader. Jalen, thanks for the extra goodies included with Sniper. It was a great surprise. Nice. Lego Star Wars Kid, yes, Night Raven, and a Sky Striker. HasLab! Man, Mesmero would be such a cool looking figure. He's like one of those villains, and I should have just named him because he's one for sure that would look really cool. And there's not a lot of classic X-Men villains that don't have better looks. I mean, sure, Vanisher, Mesmero, Living Pharaoh. I feel like, I mean, you got to do them right. So I don't think there's a huge demand to get a 12, 18-inch Living Pharaoh figure. Maybe I'd be surprised. We didn't get a good super adaptoid, and they need to make a better version of that. An awesome android, but Mesmero, Vanisher, Eunice the Untouchable. Those would be see, this is where they need to do more 3 packs because I feel like that classic style X-Men villain set would be a lot of fun. But they're pretty solid in getting them done. We need a whole lot more of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard because we got a really great new gladiator. We got Farrell, not Farrell. What's old boy's name? Jeez, what is his name now? Fang. We have those two, but we need like 18 more. And I would settle for right now to get 5 more. Maybe we'll see some. I gotta work on my list for 2026 figures. Yeah, exactly. The Fortnite boat spoiled me too. It's like we need to get a good one. Ryan, they made figures like Copperhead and Covergirl during a time when they didn't think no, they could do big vehicles in the line. Man, are they considering the Wolverine and the water moccasin as big vehicles? Danny Roo! What's up, Danny Roo? What it is, Jeff? Happy holidays to you as well, my friend. And happy holidays, chat. Much love. Absolutely. King Electra, I haven't seen a Fortnite's boat at Ollie's, and it looks like the water moccasin is close enough. I mean, it is so far away from the real design of the water moccasin, but it's basically a Cobra boat. I mean, you'd have to do a little fixing to get it really Cobra-fied. So Cobra-fied, but it's close enough. And at Ollie's, it was some really ridiculously cheap price point. I was like, yeah, that'll work. Ryan says Deep Six is a deluxe. It's not coming with the shark. Ryan, if he's gonna get packed with his diver suit and an alternate outfit like Budo, blink twice. Thanks. Berta, actually, I think they might go the Iron Grenadier route for the HasLab. That could make sense too. I mean, we certainly got enough of them, and we need Destro in his gold outfit. That'd be really cool. Oh, let's see. Then Doom, I'm starring yours because I realize it's almost 9:30. We need to get to that. Water Moccasin could and probably should be a pre-order like the Sentinels or Dragon Man. Unrefined Productions, the Capcom license seems kind of cheap with all the options out there. Classified versions of the Street Fighter, the movie figs. Throwing Giles boats so he can go upriver and kick bison. Maybe so. Could be fun. I mean, WWE's doing a partnership with Street Fighter. All about the villains, Water Moccasin needs to be around 50 plus figures. 50 plus figures, so maybe 75 is a pack out. Yeah, I don't know, man. The prices of figures and vehicles are not getting cheaper, so I don't think we see anything at $75. Excuse me. Ryan says I can't see it. Deep Six is a chunky boy. If he fits in the shark, whenever they make it, it will be way too big for a standard figure to pilot. Huh. Interesting. King Elector. A Havoc with a cross country would be nice, but I really want cross country as a single release. I kind of hate to see classified figures locked in with vehicles only because it's still need a clutch. But what if it's the vehicle they're associated with? Like, I get not wanting to have to buy that original Breaker. I mean, having to buy the motorcycle to get Breaker. But I mean, I'm thinking of the Dragonfly. I'm thinking of Wild Bill. I'm thinking of the Sky Shark. I'm thinking of Ace. I'm thinking the Havoc. I'm thinking cross country. So, I mean, I was like, man, I can't believe I'm not getting a Mobat with Steeler or the Wolverine with Cover Girl. I mean, we did get the Frost, we did get a Snowcat along with Frostbite, so kind of like that. Yeah, Lefty. Classified water moccasin, $100 since the All Striker was about that much. Yeah. Ryan, until last week, I would have put money on the hydrofoil being the next HasLab. I've heard something that makes me doubt that. But I can't think of another vehicle iconic enough to fund at that price. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because it's got to be a major vehicle. People are griping about the Snowcat. This isn't iconic enough. I'm like, yeah, it is. But also, what then? Because I mean, they have really cool vehicles that are big, but what would work to get those fence sitters to go, I've got to have this in my collection? I don't know. Maybe we should make that a video topic too. Lego Star Wars Kids says Thunder Machine regular release, 2 doors, 4 seats. We need four doors for that because the seats may not be able to move to get them all in there. Classified hinted at a bridge layer? Wish. Well, it was in the back of the Ostriker, wasn't it? I don't have the ramen one, so I would need a classified bridge layer. And my guy, toll booth. Blake, Jeff, the model white horse on Gundam is 54 plus 54, $5.40 shipping. That's not bad at all. I gotta check that out. Jeffrey, yeah, you have a point. An articulator Aragorn with wings would probably justify a higher price. So I'd say 100 for the set of Aragorn and Valkyrie. More than that, and it's getting too high. Yeah, for a horse. And I mean, and they've made wings already. So I think if they could figure out a way to incorporate the angel wings into a horse, that they can just slide it in there. So maybe it's just some fancy super glue technique and call it a sculpt. That could work. So maybe $100 for that and Valkyrie. I don't think that's outrageous. Ryan, they could break the pattern and do another Joe vehicle HasLab instead of Cobra. They could still try the Mauler, the Tomahawk. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I don't know which one of those I'd want more. Ryan, classified as something coming next year at a $200 price point. If I had to guess, another made to order HasLab repaint, Tiger Force Dragonfly. Well, there you go. That's interesting because that would be one that for sure would be one. I'm like, great, I get to sit it out. But happy for everybody who wanted that version. URCC review says street level characters like Comic Misty Knight, yes, badly needed a new figure. Jessica Jones, a new Shang-Chi would be dope. The last Blade was, but could be better. You said okay. I'm saying, yeah. Then I think we're overdue for comic Black Panther characters. Which ones would you want to see? Eric, I'm starring yours. And it's 9:30. Gosh, time just flies by. Laurie Pulse sold out of that Crimson 3-pack by selling off that exclusive to Entertainment Earth. They've been selling it for $89.99 for some time. I guess folks could have gotten 25% off by buying two during their buy one get one 50% off sale. Yeah, for sure. I'm just not a fan of the expanded Crimson universe. It's the Crimson Guard. I don't really need anything else for him. Vin Doom. Remember, Jeff, there's a lot of third-party sellers on Amazon raising prices on some figures. Oh yeah, I mean when they're not the regular price, I know that they're sold out on Amazon. It's just random people selling it. Ice and Wally Flash were $26.99. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the target clearances from McFarlane balance it out in the long run. Which reminds me, that weekend is going to be heinous. Like whatever they have in stores, but I feel pretty confident that some McFarlane stuff is going to be there. Gosh, it seems like the 29th is going to be the day to go to all those stores once everybody's settled in from the madness on the 26th. Still shocked that Classified hasn't done classic version 2 Sunbow Snake Eyes, solid black or purple black. King Elector, I need that one. But we do have the Sunbow version from the first one. Laurie, for months I've been picking up leftover 3-pack Leftover 3-inch page punchers in anticipation of masks coming back to retail. Oh, yeah, Maurice, it was gosh, it was so bad. Oh, you got Kilder? Cool. I know some guys have gotten it last week, they said they liked it. You like a classic Toad figure? I don't do the '90s version. Rick Cage. How was a TRU employee? And that X-Men set was trash, rubbish, even not even worth displaying. It was so bad. Does not blink twice. Boo! Right. Oh, Destro and the spoiler could be in the works. Hopefully, that'd be cool. JMC, what's going on? Snake Eyes, Jada Toys needs to do some Resident Evil and Devil May Cry figures. Hopefully. I did. And shout out to you for catching that one. Yeah, the habit could be a HasLab. I'd be fine paying that for a HasLab. Ray Cage did buy motorcycles to get figures, namely Baroness and Breaker and Army Green. Yeah, I mean, but I was saying that they're not associated with those vehicles. So I get that argument of I don't want to have to buy this vehicle to get a figure because they're not so closely associated, even though Breaker was on the package of the original Ram. But yeah, but for the vehicle drivers, it's like, I don't know if I'd complain about having to buy them with the vehicle they're associated with. McFarlane's moved up a bunch in price with it being the end of the run. Sellers are up in the prices, betting the Mattel won't be as good. Unrefined productions. I think the issue is with figure prices going up, Mattel would have to be amazing to get people to start it all over again. And that's the problem. I mean, gosh, they would have to be like classified level of greatness with the figures. And Mattel has done really good work with the Masters of the Universe and the WWE line. But it's just one of those things of like, they would have to be like Mattel's WWE line compared to Jack's, where it's like, oh, absolutely. No question. These are so much better than what I've done before. Mattel's problem here is they've already done a really extensive, exhaustive line of DC figures. Maybe a lot of collectors still have in their collections. And then those same collectors got a whole bunch of McFarlane figures too. So, maybe there are a lot of collectors out there who have two large collections of DC figures at this point, and I think that's their biggest problem. With the prices going up, it's gonna be really hard. I mean, to sell a $40 Superman when I've got that guy right there. I've got a Christopher Reeve Superman too. Oh, I mean, yeah, we absolutely. What's up, Matthew? We could not do it on Christmas. That was going to work at all. So, yes, doing good. Hopefully, you are as well, my friend. Zion Collectibles. What up, Jeff? What up? How are you tonight? What's up, Rowdy? How are you? All good on your room? I mean, we have to work around those wings one way or the other. Ryan says, remember, the 2022 HasLab Hiss was their test balloon to see if anything larger than a motorcycle would be supported by the fans. Funded so well and so fast, they jumped to develop the vamp, etc. Here we go. It's the rest. But CoverGirl, Copperhead, Sergeant Slaughter, etc. are already in production by the time of the HasLab Hiss campaign. Can confirm Deep 60s. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. Thank you. Oh, boy. If Zatanna is made of unobtainium, I'm going to be very, very frustrated. Same. All right. So let me see. You want to see Dormelage? Yeah. We need a new Claw Bad, Killmonger, and even Manape. They can use that grizzly body, change them up a tad, then bam. I wonder if people are going to do that. They're going to get this grizzly and then just go, all right, I'm going to have to do Manape with this. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit more customization, but maybe that's the route people go. All about the men's, yeah. I've seen them there as well. How many did you see when you went there? David Thanos is messed up there at either the Rattler. I would really love the Night Raven. That was my favorite Cobra vehicle. It's a pretty cool jet. Yeah, I gotta see that too. Like over the next few days after Christmas is going to be, I need to redesign the figure room all over again. Can't collect right because I still got DC Direct figures. It's still a great. My DC Direct lantern collection is undisputed on the shelf. Hey, do you have the blue lanterns too? Let me see here. So, wonder if you can see. No, you can't. I've got no. They're just so fully hidden. There you go. I think you can kind of see. There you go. The DC Direct Reign of the Superman figure from DC Direct. They're not going anywhere. There's no need for them to vanish. Ryan Dale, I'm saving yours, and I need to do this here. David Thanos, Jeff, any top 10 figure videos coming out? Yes. I can show you where I am right now with it. I have them written. Now it's just a matter of putting them in order. You should start to see them maybe as early as Saturday. Yeah. I hope to have my G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, McFarlane, and WWE top 10 list coming out over the course of next week. Also miscellaneous. And the reason why I did this topic of the night, because there are some figure lines that I wanted to get the figures for. I just never got to getting around to getting them. So let's see. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Let me go to that right now there. Oh, that's a cool one. Very cool. Computer just goes so slow on the downloading the pictures. And there we go. Finally cooperated with me. Let me do this. Here are the collection photos. Thank you for sending those along. So that's cool. Punk and AJ. Very fun. So you got the old school Big Show. Is that the Jax one you got there? Kind of fun. Oh man, the TNA Kurt Angle. Solid stuff. Then another CM Punk. Oh, that's the Jazzwares one. Very cool. And there's more. And if any of y'all want to show your collections or send a video or whatever, I'm happy to go through and show them off too. So everybody else can check them out. The Wildcats display looks dope. Very fun. And let me see here. This one's fun too. Very clean collection. I need to try to figure out a way to make all of my stuff make sense because it's like, yeah, this is great. But it's like, what are you doing? And Hasbro's not slacking off. So I still have so many figures to figure out where they're going to go and what to do with them. What is your base here for this one? This looks really cool. And I love the lighting setup you've got going on here too. That's really cool. Very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing those. Maurice, well, look, I should be getting my 66 Batmobile tomorrow and my Sentinel sometime next week. Nice. What's up, Cypher the Great? What up, figure family? Been watching and playing Marvel Rivals on my PlayStation Portal. Finally taking a break. Hope everyone has a great holiday. You too, my friend. And the mystery has been solved. Cypher the Great sent along a photo for me of the Golden Age Wonder Woman that he received. And now I will post that picture. There you go. Thank you. Really appreciate y'all sending those photos along of everything you get from the giveaways. Appreciate it. It's Twilight Zone Tuesday. Files for your files. Oh, I really hope that we see more of Crystal Ball's Viper faction too. It'd be cool to get more of them. Heavy troops, operators, some plague doctor minions would be cool. I like to see a couple named characters hanging out with them too. Woo! What's going on, man? Happy holidays to you, Jeff. You as well, my friend. G.I. Joe series has been a hit again this year. Yeah, I'm trying to piece together a top 10 of G.I. Joe. It seems like it's going to be impossible, but I'm game to try. Hoping for a G.I. Joe bomb strike figure. I had her in a 2-pack when I was a teenager. She was a cool figure. King of Legend, yeah, I still need the Blue Lantern, Brother Worth, which is the. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Man, I wish I had both of those. I'm really upset about not getting them. Nice. Wildcats. DJ Jedi. Oh, snap. Allows Bigger Files live stream. Turn up on a Tuesday. You better believe it. Yeah, he's so expensive too because he's a cool figure I really want to get, but it's like him and Airwalker. It's like, no. All right, let's see. Cool. All right, so now I'm caught up to the chat. So proud of myself. It's 9:44. We got plenty of time. Did this right. So, what are some figures that have come out this year that it's December and you don't have in your collection yet that you have every intention of going to get? For me, it's the Scooby-Doo figures from Jada Toys. And it's like, oh man, how did the year go by and I didn't get them? So those 3 figures, it is probably because we didn't have Scooby. We had Shaggy and 2 Ghosts. So I figure when Scooby comes, I'll be like, all right, time to go get all of them. But there are a few wrestling figures, random Transformer here and there, but for the most part, I got them. I think I need one more Bone Crusher to complete Devastator. Now let's see. Wrestling figures, I did pretty solid in getting them. I do need to get that Ultimate Edition Bailey and CM Punk, the modern one. Ringside had a big sale, and they had the modern one, and they had the Money in the Bank one for a cheaper price. Where I was like, okay, get it now. So I had both versions of Punk in my cart, and I was like, well, I mean, we don't need to just get 2 Punks. So I got a third one. I got Logan Paul with Money in the Bank, CM Punk. But yeah, that's what those are the main ones. And I'm like, I still need to get them for the collection. That Mercedes Monet figure from Jazzwares with their AEW line. I saw her and was like, the Walmart line was too long. I was like, I can't do it. One figure I did get this week. This guy, Clone Commander Galley. Adding on to my traders to ambush Ayla Sakura. So got him, got Bly. And let's just see more of those so we can match up and army build the ranks of the clone troopers that we already have instead of doing more color combinations. That'd be cool. So that's what I picked up. Most of this stuff was just wild. Oh, yes. Hustle SM, Snake Eyes and a polar bear. I've been meaning to purchase. Yeah, I'm waiting for a sale for that one, but it has not been cheaper, and I'm still waiting. Let me see here. What's up, One True Red Hood? How you doing tonight? Go to everyone's comments in the chat. And you said number one for Christmas? Probably the Snake Eyes and a polar bear. Let's see what else. Was there anything else that was really missing? It's like, oh man. I toys Chewbacca in C3PO, which I'm not sure if it's actually out there. What about you? Ben Doom. I still need Hawkgirl, Jade and Obsidian, the Spectre and the Wonder Twins. Excuse me. Yeah. It's funny because Amazon says they're coming out with the Wonder Twins, but they're in stores. I don't know what the deal is with those. Eric T, what's going on, Eric? Leftover figures I need. Fire to finish out Giffen, JLI, and Wildcat, and Our Man to finish out JSA with Ty's new releases coming. Yeah. Ryan Daly, my 2025 leftovers. I still need McFarlane Scarecrow, Rachel Phoenix, and the Joe Green's shirts. My buddy still needs Max Shrek. Max is very tricky to find. He's another one too. I don't know if he's so much of a leftover as I have not found him yet. Oh, I also need a bunch of Operation Monster Force figures from this past year. Nice. Where do you normally get yours from? Lawson, it's a nice topic post. I need to get the Operation Monster Force Kill War Night Hunter Deluxe figure, but it's sold out. Boo. Sellouts are no fun. Zion. 2025 leftovers, Rachel Summers Phoenix, Silver Surfer, Feral, Jubilee, and Legacy Witch Windblade. There's tons more, but those are the main ones I've saved space for. Yeah. Because of course, when you save the space, then it gets really tricky. Let me see. Was on a pop waiting on Big Bad Toy Store to ship Storm Marina Sagat. Yeah, for sure. Is that soon or what? Maurice, I doubt you see a re-release. It was a collab between them and the Maestro Union. Maestro Union seems to be going through some stuff. His new stuff seems to be delayed indefinitely. That's no fun. And I did do that one. All about the villains. I need a pinless cosmic rider with all the bells and whistles. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Jeff and crew? And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Thank you to you as well, my friend. David, then I still need to get the Jada Scooby Doo. Is Scooby out yet, or is it just that first wave? If not, that's not good either. Not gonna lie, Jeff, you have no idea how much fun I had going through storage and unboxing those old and newer wrestling figures. I almost forgot I had to make that shelf. Thanks for showing them on stream. Absolutely. Thanks for showing them off. Oh, yes. Don't forget to, right. Super Friends. So, you're right. I have Luther. I have Riddler. So, Sinestro, Superman, Cheetah, Captain Cold. I have the Wonder Twins on pre-order. So, they're coming. Red Tornado. I did not put on my list because he's coming as well. He's pre-ordered and all set. But yeah. And then of course the next wave of Super Friends they release out too. Snake Eyes, I would have been so hurt if you didn't love that new Avatar movie. Ash, Jack, and Near Natiri. And She-Hulk Fantastic Four version and Titania. Nice. Those are good figures. I don't think you'll be upset about them. Didn't they also call him Saint Airwalker as well? Rick. Well, that's not good. Sorry for the great. Not enough time left in the stream to list the ones I need. Yes. Hey guys, OMG, I totally forgot about Fantastic Four She-Hulk. I don't have her nor the retro card Doom, but I see them at GameStops here all the time. Well, that's good. So yeah, it's good figures to get. Excuse me. King Collector. I got behind on the McFarlane Super Friends, and they were the ones I really wanted, but hesitated because I didn't think Todd would be able to finish the line. He's getting closer. And Vin Doom, in case you did not see this, I could help you out with Jay McFarlane. Part-time hero. I just started pulling in the Figure Arts One Piece line. Bandai is putting additional face sculpts of existing characters in new figure releases. Makes you want to buy them all. That's their plan. Olu, hoping for Pharaoh for Christmas. Oh, I'm trying to think. Do you have a Walmart? She might be available there. Energy one is still on my radar from 2025. It's Super 7 Tiamat. Where would you find that figure? Is it in stores or is it online only? Zion. Still haven't gotten Gladiator and Deathbird. Missed out on LPZZ Batman. Oh, it's sold out everywhere. That's no good. G Brew. What's up, guys? What's up? Picked up Rachel. Got 2 X-Men hoodies, 2 K-pop Demon Hunter shirts. My HasLab Ecto 1 arrived. I loved it. I love it. The next 97 Sentinel got here days later. Nice. Watching the Avatar. Happy holidays, everybody. Love this crew. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate all the insight you're able to share with us. I still need to complete Zabu. Me too. But I do have Red Widow off camera, so I will complete Zabu very soon. Maurice, my leftover figures from 2025 are too many to list. Lefty, I need 2 Saw Vipers, right? I need to get 1. Retro Cover Girl, Hawk MMS, Retro Green Shirts, ML97, Emma Frost and Goblin Queen, Black Series Han Solo and Chewie, Jada Sagat, Vega, and Blanca. Well, I can tell you Sagat and Blanca are great. I haven't opened Vega yet, but Vega looks pretty cool too. Zion, nice t-shirt. Let's go Niners. Bears game is going to be a good one. I hope it's not that good. I just want us to have a comfortable game where I'm not sweating out till the last few moments. DJ Jedi, my 2025 end of year card sitters. Marvel vs. Capcom, War Machine, Comic, Silver Surfer, Transformers, Retro, Outback, Super 7, Hot Wing, whatever that third party Captain Planet is. I forgot about Hot Wing. I do need to get him. David Thanos still need to get big rubber guys. Rock and Roll Express. Yeah, they look cool. And their hair color's right too. Shout out Jax for messing that up. Henry G. Also, McFarlane Super Friends Wave 2 and 3. Nice. Anthony Rogers. I still need the Azrael Batman figure to finish up my 90s Batman villain side of things. I still need Marvel Legends Gameverse Kingpin, Kane, Gargantos. Good figure I really like. She-Hulk Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider. One True Red Hood. Not a leftover, but one of Fing Fang Boom. Same. Oh, Jake Sally. Okay, thank you. G Brew. I still need to pick up the McFarlane Big Barda. Oh, wait. And Titan Heroes Galactus and Marvel Legends Silver Surfer. Hey, Anthony, they did have that Titan Heroes Galactus for 11 or 12 bucks. Good one if you can still get. Okay. I thought it was just one wave. TMI is online only. All right. Also, though he is in 90s, I would love to pick up Rom. Rom looks great. And he's such a fun figure. I hope Mafex makes a fully armored Asbast to finish out their Nightfall series. Which one do we have? Oh, that's right. We don't have that fully one. Yeah. Zion, I think Figueroa's got me on the left with the Lakers jersey. Yeah, I guess you don't see any Lakers stuff here in my background either. That's not good. Sorry for the great. The Fawn Joy Henry Cavill Superman was on my radar, but after the disappointing flimsy wired cape on the Batfleck, I think I may pass on it. What was wrong with that one? Andre, man, I'm with you. I'm still trying to get the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack as well. Oh, yeah, that one too. Dyson Captain Planet. Street Fighter 6 Ryu 112 scale. Oh, yeah. King Electra was an awesome Killer Croc Batman 2-pack that I let slip by this year. That Croc looked great. I think that one could have dethroned my old DCUC Build-A-Figure Croc. It does look good. Lefty. Just got word McFarlane Justice League Batmobiles on the water. Nice. Olu, the Bears. Oh, man, we got some Niners. We got some Bears fans colliding here tonight. Lawson Jeffrey, I think you should complete Zabu tonight. Also think Jim Cornette needs to let a good toy company handle his action figure to Midnight Express. Really. I agree with you on both counts. Rick Cage, the Golden Fleece ones for me. Mesco 112, Dr. Doom, Legends Angel, 3 Steel Cord, 2-packs, Final Fight Cody, 4-inch, TV She-Hulk, 1/6 scale Tifa Lockhart. Part-time Hero, Mafex, Rogue, and Jubilee. Hello, Metacom. All of other villains. Still missing Mainframe in the Retro Wave with Rock and Roll and Mindbender. I think they're still available on Retro Robo. Oh, wow, that's a really good price. One True Red Hood. I'm super excited for the Mondo. Man, they just showed a picture of Manny Faces. I was like, good grief. That line looks amazing. I'm so glad I did not start because I would not have been able to stop. Thank guys. Jada Toys, Blanca, Guile, Chun Li, Cammy Bison, Ryu and Ken. So all of them basically, huh? You won't be disappointed. They're really fun. The Ryu's from the bigger 112 stuff from Storm. I'm still in on that line. Oh, you got to send me photos of those. Curious how they look. Bear down. More bear love coming into the chat. What's going on here? Can you imagine a ringside unsanctioned Midnight Express 2-pack? I would lose it. I would like a sanctioned one simply so we can get great head sculpts because I'm going to need like multiple Bobby Eaton figures and of course one to go with I need one for my Dangerous Alliance. I could also use one for my Blue Bloods. So I need a few Bobby Eaton figures. Eric T, bear down. Hope it's a good game. Bear's been bad for my blood pressure all season. Same. Lost. Jeffrey, I really can't wait to get that McFarlane static figure. Just need to put a trench coat on him, but he's otherwise just as good as I could have hoped for. Same. I am so looking forward to that figure. Unrefined Productions. It's anything. I have many Mofex. They're fairly sturdy, better than figure arts, but I still would not recommend displaying over a hard floor. The Mayfec at the Mofex Asbat is really great. It is a good figure. All right. There we go. Caught up with the chat. Got everybody's comments. Now it's time for tonight's giveaway. This one is courtesy of my friend, and certainly after tonight, your friend too, because he has a huge giveaway for y'all. So let's do this. And now that I've done that, let's go. The allergies are like not cooperating so well right now. So it's like, guys are not great. Okay. Now that's done. Let's go to the giveaway of the HasLab, not HasLab, the Pulse exclusive made to order Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Marvel Sentinel. So it's about that time. And now let me just go through some of the photos so you can see which you could potentially win and add to your collection tonight. Not tonight. It's gonna be after Christmas when you get it, but what you could print out a little picture of, yes, I'm gonna have this too after this stream. So there you go. And now let me do this. Giveaway tool. And it's time. So I'm trying to come up with a fun catchphrase hashtag for everybody. I think I've settled on one now. Got you set up now. So review. All right. To enter into the HasLab. Gosh, why do I keep calling this a HasLab? It's not a HasLab. It is a Pulse exclusive X-Men 97 Sentinel. All you have to do is click on or put in the chat hashtag mutants. Now that you've seen the hashtag, there you go. All right. So y'all put that into the chat and I'll go through and I will give you 5 minutes before I choose the winner. Did 3-0 already release those Snake Eyes? David Thanos, I'm hoping my Canes take out the Buckeyes. We're still sour about that big call many moons ago. Zion Collectibles. So you're going to start all over again with your DC line after Mattel takeover? It's really going to depend on how they look. I was collecting Jack's their WWE figures, their WWF figures for since they started. So I had all their different iterations. I was with them when they did the Bone Crusher figures, the R3, the Ruthless Aggression, the basic body types that they just went with after that, the finishing moves, the deluxe classics. So I had hundreds of their figures. And when the news came out that Mattel was getting the license, I was like, I've got all these figures. There is no way I would get a new line of figures. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. And then Mattel showed their figures and how they were actually properly scaled. And I was like, oh, wow. A Rey Mysterio that's not looking eye to eye with Undertaker. That's a novel concept. And as they focus so much on scale, it's like, oh wow, they did like bigger bodies for bigger characters. They had accessories, gear, and it was like, man, this is really cool. This is better than what Jax was delivering. And when I saw him in the stands, I was like, all right, I'll get a couple, and that couple turned into many hundreds. And I traded, sold off my Jax figures, and did not look back. And it also helped the Mattel was able to get figures that Jax never had access to. So they had a Macho Man figure, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Von Erichs, and they put those out early on. I don't know what Mattel could do that would be so appealing to me to go, all right, I mean, it's not like I would get rid of my McFarlane or my original DC Classics figures simply because I don't trust the fact that they could eclipse those. Now, if I get a more than 12 members of the Legion, a full Doom Patrol, a full Metal Men, most of the Satellite Era Justice League, Justice Society, modern and classic. Yeah, I would move them out, but it's like they're gonna have to be really great and they're gonna have to go for years. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of be really picky with the figures I pick up from them. If they're good, great. And when it comes to the point where they're starting to have better versions than these McFarlane ones, we'll see. But they're gonna be more expensive, so I'm really gonna have to be selective. So we'll see. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna collect them or no? Where are we? I took a long time answering that one. So they're 40 for that one. Unrefined Productions. I've had figure arts fall and land on hard floor and shatter. Sadly, my Green Power Ranger. Yeah, I'm with you. Those are keep them in hand, especially if you have their Star Wars figures. Because if you've got a Jedi with a lightsaber, all they need to do is look at the floor and it breaks. Retro Robo. The only thing I still want is that Jetfire Void Rival set. That's a good set. Michael Solis. I'm late, but it's still figure files time. Yes, it is. Take a Zyrtec and wake up after Christmas from how strong this stuff is. DJ Jedi, stoked about that static too. Really hoping McFarlane does right by his milestone heads and squeezes in a rocket and hardware before the license ends. Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to see if I could grab that milestone compendium that I have. I would love to get them. I mean, I'd love to get like 4 of the Blood Syndicate so I can have all the original heads in there too. RA Omega level giveaway detected. Hardware would be awesome. He really would be. David Thanos. Contest doesn't start until everyone hits the like button. Oh, that would be fun. Maybe I should do that. Let's see where are we at with the likes on this episode. Let's see how many likes do we have since David put that out there as a suggestion. We have 38 likes. I don't know, David Thanos. What do you think? There's 46 people here. Maybe I should wait till we get to 46 likes before starting it. I do wish he did the coat for static. But it's one of those deals where, unlike Superboy, I guess not so much. Superboy needed the leather jacket. Static would take it off. But yeah, it'd be nice to get jackets for all these guys. King Collector does feel like a HasLab. Thank you. Is it just the Sentinels? What else would it be? Yeah, it's just the Sentinels. We'll see. We'll see on that one too. Oh, you don't have to keep saying it. It's just you put it in one time. It's not stacking more. I don't think they're gonna be a that's the whole thing. It's like these lines have to go for a second before we get like Outsiders, Legion, Teen Titans, New Gods before they start rolling in. That's the whole, the struggle when you have these lines because it's like, well, how long does it take to get to them? Will we see them in a good amount of time? All right, 51 likes. There are 54 people. Let's see. We're going to get there. No, all you need to do is do one time. It's just one. Oh, let's see. This giveaway, great question. It came from Robo Toys. So, um, I can do that. Perfect. Should be showing up to Retro Robo Toys right now. There we go. So, Retro Robo provided this giveaway. So, how can you ensure that more giveaways like this come to Loud's Figure Files? It's simple. All you have to do is keep going to Retro Robo Toys, and he's giving away a ton of stuff, including a G.I. Joe Classified Series Vamp. And this stuff isn't free. It's not like he's getting them because Hasbro's like, you're such an awesome dude, Retro Robo. He's paying for him, and he's just putting them out here for all of us. So, you're like, oh man, I could still use some G.I. Joe figures. You can still get them. I think somebody mentioned Dr. Mindbender, Rock and Roll. They're the same price here as they are everywhere else. The G.I. Joe Classified Series Police Officer. I know there was a big thing of, it's dropped down in price to $34.99. Retro Robo has had it for that price all along. You didn't have to do a price cut because that's the price that he's charged for it. So, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. The Desert Scorpion's still here too. So, a lot of good figures that you can still get from Retro Robo. Maybe use some of your Christmas money if you're so inclined. And if you're like, oh man, DC McFarlane stuff, they are here. Oops, I clicked onto the wrong button. But yeah, and Marvel Legends. I mean, this wave is still here. None of them are sold out yet, so you can grab them, except for this one. The Hank Pym Giant Man and Wasp set also available. So lots of stuff. And make sure to check out Retro Robo. No, it's not. It is absolutely not a Lyle sponsored giveaway. It would be a Jeffrey Lyle sponsored giveaway, but this one is from Retro Robo Toys. Let's see. Whew. Okay, I'm trying to sort through the phony hashtags to get to comments. Let me see. Nice. What version did they make before? I got 42. Cool. Unfired Productions. Jeffrey, my figure arts Green Ranger shield shattered like glass because of my cats. Detailed super glue made it look okay-ish. Oh, see, this time I understand. No one can see my name because of the very fancy banner that I've got up here. Let's do this. Yay, and everybody can see. It's Jeffrey Loss doing it here. I'm doing it well. Okay, so back to the comments. 46 watching, 45 likes. Not bad. It's not. Let me see here. Ryan Pre-Frills. Forgot all about tonight's stream. No spam needed. Thanks, Retro Robo Toys. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Retro Robo. All right, it's time. I think I've gone through all of the chats. Nathan, this is the only chat attached to YouTube that I enjoy. You've cultivated a great crew. Thank you so much, my friend. It's pretty solid. Y'all rock. David Thanos. And if you don't win, go buy yourself a Christmas gift and support Retro Robo. Exactly, David Thanos. He is both. I can tell you that for sure. He did have a sale on them. All right, let's see here. I think I have absolutely. Oh, King Collector. Yeah, y'all check out Retro Robo. You got pre-orders for all the new releases that you're looking for sure. If you do win, go buy something else for a friend from Retro Robo. All right. Let's see who is going to win this giveaway. Yeah, let me see if I can see both. Let me do it this way. That way I can see both. Now I can't see me. Let's do you. Okay, cool. That way, you guys don't forget that is the Christmas giveaway season. Congratulations. Why keep the box? You've won the X-Men, not HasLab, Marvel Legends Sentinel. Now, all I need you to do is email me at Lyles, my last name, moviefiles@gmail.com. And I'll pass on your information to Retro Robo. So I'll let you sit there and see it for a little bit longer, get the screenshot, and then you go. Congratulations. Oops. Two banners. There we go. Okay. I just got a text. I'm going to give it a few minutes before I read it out loud to all of you. The Gong Studio Hush Batman looks okay. I have a few of that one, so that one isn't like, oh man, I really want to get that one added to my collection. I feel like there's some other companies that are doing one that I think I might like a little bit more than that. Did you get this one? And I do mean absolutely, like an absolute Batman, not the Hot Toys. And I'm not ready to jump to that scale. Hey man, that is awesome. Yeah, Henry G, we talked about it earlier, but yeah, for sure. It was crazy, right? Better keep it this time. It's such a tease with that. Thank you so much. Hope you have an awesome holiday season too. It is a great figure for the collection. Congrats. You want to keep this box. Congratulations. Make sure to send Jeffrey a pic of your display with it. Yes. Galactus. Galactus is going to have a friend. Nice. Hey, my birthday is in a few days. Nice. Oh, they are? I want to see what that one looks like. Ben Doom, everyone be safe and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I have a league boxing match to get to. Excelsior! Nice. All right. So there's 62 people still watching. It's crazy. Let's see here. Jay Uso is not here, but Retro Robo is here. And Retro Robo said, let's run it back. One more. Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Sentinel. We're gonna have another giveaway right now. So you don't have to do anything. No need to do anything else with any other hashtag. All you have to do, stay tuned. If I can find the right window. So run it back. Whoops. Let me see here. Why keep the box? You're not in this one if for some reason you win again. Congratulations, Pin Doom. You won. Marvel Legends, X-Men 97, Sentinel. I have your information. I'll make sure to send this to you since you literally just left. Oh, let's see here. So, okay, Jake Paul for me, please. Yeet. Retro is going wild. Absolutely. 'Tis this season. Could this be true? Retro Robo, you ain't human. Rindu. Congrats. Jerry, have a great holiday season. Love your videos and commentary. Thank you, for Fine Productions. Happy I was able to join late and engage with chat. Congrats, man. Doom. They're not. Congrats. No. Congrats. Cyber great. Retro said, you want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts. Oh, the humanity. Congrats, player. Snake Eyes. Wish you, Jeff, and all you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Snake Eyes. Put that ring on the Sentinel. All right, let's see. Wait, what? Yeah, man. Pays to stay on sometimes. You'll be very surprised. A Christmas miracle. And Doom is back. You can never keep Doom back. Hell Hasbro. See you, John Key, man. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to you, part-time hero. Van Doom, King Galactor. Now all you need is that X-Men 2. Are you set to go? That one, I would happily endorse him squashing all of those X-Men. Once you're ready. Chat is full of dope people. May all your action figure dreams come through in 2026. Thank you. You too as well. What happened? It's getting off. Retro Robo went drunk with power. Had another Sentinel. And you won. So just send me your email address. I mean your mailing address. You got my email. So just hit me up. Phrasing. Absolutely. One more quick thing. Go back to where I started. Stars. Darn it. I should have kept that star. Merry Christmas, you wonderful building and loan. Let's see. David Thanos asks, what are you hoping to get under your Christmas tree this year? In the next 4 minutes, let's just go through that in the chat and let's talk about it. So for me, what am I hoping to get under the Christmas tree this year? Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer. That's another one I forgot to mention. I can just do this now. Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer. That set is one. Again, I would try to wait for some of this stuff to go cheaper in price because I'm like, it's a little bit more than it needs to be. So I need to wait for later. Penguin on the Batman Returns front. I have Batman. I've got Catwoman in my pile of loot. I need to get Penguin to complete the set. There were some more that I just forgot. More retro Vipers, preferably the Ross 8.99 price point. That would have been awesome to get a whole rack of them. Um, what else was it? There was just one thing that was just like, oh yeah, that too. Of course, I forgot. Maybe y'all remind me in the chat. King Collector, retro. Thanks. Those giveaways are a big deal. Nobody else is doing it big like that. Absolutely. Drunk Key Man. The Punisher Buster is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're, I mean, like, it looks cool. I have no attachment to that storyline, but I can recognize it's a cool thing for people who are interested in it. Jeffrey, are you on TikTok? I'm not. I probably need to get on there. I need to do these lives on Twitter and TikTok, but I need to get that set up. All about the villains. I don't know how they're gonna do it with licensing, but we need to get the fridge. We need to get the fridge, man. It was so cool to get that figure. It's like, oh, we got Sergeant Slaughter. We got a fridge. And then if you were reading the G.I. Joe like who's who thing, they had a Rocky figure. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be great. And we didn't get him, but yeah, it was kind of fun. Oops. Olu, dope chat, great host. Robo, we see you. Thanks. All right, Olu, appreciate you, man. Retro Robo, thank you, sir. Feels good to be able to give back. Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget to go to Retro Robo. Like I said, like he's charging the same price as all of these other sites, and he's just trying to do the thing. And you have the power, like He-Man, to help keep this thing going for him. I mean, he's doing a great service to y'all. I mean, that Black Friday buy one get one free on Army Builders was really, really, really helpful to me, and I feel like a lot of y'all benefited too from what he was telling me, what y'all were saying in the chat. So absolutely, do the thing. Blu-ray of Devil May Cry anime for 2000 from 2007. Where was that out? Well, will Big Boa is Rocky? No, they were gonna have Bill Boa. That would have been a dumb character. I'm Bill Boa. I'm Cobra's boxing instructor. So Big Boa was supposed to fight Rocky. That was like their counter for him. They didn't do one for Fridge or Sergeant Slaughter on the wrestling front. And I know we got like a Roddy Piper, Iron Grenadier, which made so much sense, but it would have been really fun to get a Rocky figure to fight Big Boa. Lone Dragon. I was really hoping I would win one. I only have 6, and I feel like my Sentinel power could be a little higher. Just got to kill a Warwick figure. I guess dreams do come true. That's cool. Chunky man, even if you don't win anything ever, it's always fun to tune into the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Right, Jeff. I mean, they did make a Chuck Norris figure line back in the day. David Adelson, let's not forget that killer retro robo packaging. Lawson says, Alex has been nothing but kind, nothing but helpful, and absolutely has always been in all of our corners. It's a pleasure to have such a cool store available online. Absolutely. Maurice, Retro Robo for the win. For the win. Speaking of winning, why not do one more single giveaway? Retro Robo just gave me the all clear, so let's do it. Let's do one more giveaway. So let's cue that up right now. One more time. Let's run it back. All right. Let's do this thing right now. I think that is Eric T. Eric T, congratulations. You know the deal. Email me, hit me up, and send them drunk. Absolutely. Congrats, Eric T. So, Eric T, what I need you to do, email me, allows moviefiles@gmail.com. That way you can get your Sentinel. And I can make sure to send this off to Retro Robo. It's not going to the mailbox tomorrow, so you'll get it after Christmas. But send me all that good stuff, and Retro Robo will send it out to you. Cool. No way. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Brian, be real. Retro either really hates mutants or his government Sentinel contract is expiring and needs to unload product before December 31st. Oh boy. So close. But Eric got it. Well, at least I saw my name this time. Welcome to the Master Mold Resistance, brought to you by Friends of Humanity. All about the villains. Cobra Commander does not approve this win. All right, for real now, it is time to get wrapped up with this one. Oh, like I said, I'll be putting out my top 10s over the course of the next few days after Christmas. So stay tuned for those. I might be going around to a few stores surveying the chaos and wreckage of the floors in the aisles before they restock in the winter. So stay tuned for videos of that. And I'll be back on with the fellas hopefully Monday for a pre New Year's Eve version of Loud's Movie Files on Monday. And then on, yeah, because our game is Sunday. Yes. So then on Tuesday, I'll do the last one of the year for Loud's Figure Files. So stay tuned for all of that. So we will absolutely be doing this all over again. I don't know why that one's showing. I couldn't see it. Jeffrey, where's your Santa hat? Giving away all of this? Oh, I can give anything away. It's all Retro Robo. Bye, partner. Stay safe and warm. You too, Snake Eyes. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you too, Henry G. Oh, did you see me text you? Oh. No, I saw it. I seen it a while ago. There's all in the best for the rest of the year 2026 yet to come. Looking forward to it, Jeff. Yes, sir. Have a safe and happy holiday, everyone. Thanks for being the master mold of awesome, Jeffrey. Thanks, Alex. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. Thank you, Retro Robo. Appreciate you. Good night, fellas. Great show. Congrats to the winners and appreciate you helping the community. Retro Robo. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the $25 super chat, Retro Robo. You really are in a giving mood. Appreciate you, my friend. Night of the Sentinels, right? Two-handed axe. It was the Night of the Sentinels. Good night, Snake Eyes. Have a good night's sleep. G-Brew, Merry Christmas and live long and prosper. You too as well. Camp Collectors, that next giveaway, the X-Men Toys R Us set. Yeah. Gotta remember Tuesday's live stream. I posted them in the. Oh, I didn't post this in the live stream. I'm sorry. That was a problem. Unrefined Productions. Merry Christmas and all the holidays. Keep making videos, Jeffrey. Thank you. Last Son of Krypton. By the way, anybody sorry just received a buttload of Game Reverse, Psylocke, and Thanos 2-packs? Mine had like 15 or 20. Interesting. Were they regular price? Oh, that was the text. Blake, thanks, Jeff and Alex, for the insane in the membrane giveaways. Absolutely. Yeah, Retro bringing Oprah over here. How awesome is Retro Robo? Merry Christmas. Thank you to you too as well, Vintage Bob. Thank you, Drunk King Man. Merry Christmas. Brent Dash. Happy holidays, everyone. You too, Brent. All about the villains. Happy birthday to me. Hope you have an awesome birthday. All right. That is it for real. Thank you all for tuning in. You're still up and still awake. Check out some of the other videos I have up there. Appreciate you all so much. Retro Robo, thank you as always. And I will see you all next time. But for now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.